Namaste everyone, it's Jenny G and little Miss Bella here. You'll see her pop up anytime. She's always with me, of course. So I'm going to give some of my predictions for all the zodiac signs for September. So we're going to start off with Aries, and I'm going to go to every sign all the way up to Pisces. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of insight, of course. I'm not going to give you like the full blown out reading because I'm a clairvoyant psychic medium, and if you book in a reading with me, let's say one-on-one, I will give you the exact reading that you need, very detailed, of course, right? So there's a big difference. So I'm just basically doing it for the collective right now for everybody into what I'm seeing for you guys with your signs. Okay, so for those of you who want to book a reading with me, I'm going to put my website information below, and you can contact me through there. Okay, so just remember this is collective, and make sure you subscribe to my channel because it helps me out. Like my video and make some comments, like let me know what signs you guys are, right? And what's going on in your life, and how you're liking the video, and if you guys want me to talk about anything, right? Like anything else or whatever like that, right? So make sure you do that, okay? Just so I know where you guys are at and if you're liking the videos and such. So anyways, let's just start off by saying, okay, now 2022, it's a huge year for relationships. It really is. There's a lot of soul vibes, soul tribe energies, soulmate, twin flame energies, and it's also a year for healing relationships in all modalities altogether, regardless if it's romantic, regardless if it's business or friendship, or anything to do with that, because it's a universal year. Like 2022 is a universal year for relationships and healing and letting go and resolving. Okay, and with us moving into here with Mercury retrograde anytime, like, oh my goodness, right? I did a separate video on that. I've already put it out, so make sure that you guys watch that, okay? Because it will give you a lot more information. Okay, so I'm also going to pull a couple of cards for each sign, but I'm going to give you a little bit of insight. So, oh my goodness, I have my fans going on here, you guys, because it's really warm in here. So they just kind of knocked over my little cards here. Oh my goodness, there we go. Sorry. Okay, it's really warm, so I have to do that, of course, right? So anyways, not a worry unless it's spirit. So I'm just going to move the fan. There we go. Okay, much better. So you'll see my hair blowing around, and you'll see my little baby here, little Miss Bella. Oh, I love her so much. She's my little soulmate, my little furry soulmate. Right? So, but anyways, I could go on about her. So let's talk here with Aries, you guys. What is going on with Aries with love? Okay, so just remember, not all of you guys are going to connect with this and resonate with you, and resonate with this either. Okay, so what I'm really seeing for Aries is that I'm seeing a soulmate. Like, I really am seeing a soulmate coming through. You might know them already. You could very well be with them right now as well. They're now single, for those of you who are going to be seeing them soon or hooking up with them soon, or if you've recently just got together with them, they're single now. Okay, they could have some darker features, have a little bit of like they're very focused with their career more so than anything, is what I'm seeing. You're going to find that you guys are really going to connect on a lot of different levels. I'm hearing like also past life. You guys go back into past life, and you might have known them like for a few years, and then all of a sudden, boom, you guys are getting back together, this time into more of a relationship. Okay, or you might just, like just say, let's just keep it friends. The choice is yours, but you're definitely going to see that happen for you. They're very spiritual as well. Okay, some of you guys, you're going to find that your current relationship, you or your partner might move out. Okay, I'm just seeing some clashes going on now, and it's like you guys have seen this coming for a while, so it's not going to be any surprise for you. Make sure you heal from that and let it go. I can see that they're still fighting over it. They're still going to want to be with you. okay? And make sure that whenever you end a relationship, you karmically clear that energy as well. Very, very important, okay? Because you're going to have a lot of mixed energies and feelings and confusion between you guys for a little bit after that too. Okay, there is a new person coming in from a different culture. They very well could live at a distance, or a far away distance from you. They could be a little bit younger as well. And I can see that the cultures that you guys are going to connect with, okay, there's not going to be an issue. You might find that this other person, you're going to be like, wow, I'm really drawn to your culture or religion or your country or whatever like that. And it's all about law of attraction. Okay, so really, really get to know this person. I always recommend, make sure you don't rush into any type of relationships too quickly, because sometimes if you rush in too quickly, it can end as quick. Okay, so let's just pull a couple of cards as well here. From Spirit, I'm going to use my Whispers of Love deck here, Oracle deck from Angela Hartfelt. Look how beautiful that is, right? I use her cards. I have so many different decks, and I go by what I'm really drawn to. Okay, and make sure you guys clear the cards 3 times on wood. That clears the energy from you or the last person. Okay, so Spirit, what is the message for Aries for September for love? What is the message for Aries for love? I'm also hearing healing for family situations as well. It just came through. What is the energy and message for love with Aries? Wow. The card that fell out here, it's like attracts alike. You know how I just said law of attraction, right? The cards don't lie. If you long for more love, be more loving. Absolutely. What energies you guys send out, it comes back. If you want love, send love. Okay? You can't sit back with your heart closed and then somebody all of a sudden comes up and you're like, oh, get away from me, right? So if you want love, you have to be open for it. I'm just really liking the vibe. I love the cards. See, I could go on for hours about the cards, but see how this person is holding a little child, a little baby? What I'm seeing, it's a reflection of you, because you both look alike. Release that inner child as well, Aries, and have some fun. I see some of you guys dancing for some reason, right? So I'm also going to pull another card here from the Gratitude Oracle by Angela Hartfelt again. So beautiful cards. I didn't realize both of the decks here were hers until just now. I just kind of scan and see whatever I'm drawn to. So what is the message for Aries for love for September? I also just did a video, you guys, by the way, for I mixed in business and love, all zodiac signs September, mixed in a few things, not just love. So make sure you watch that video as well. But this is just mainly strictly on love, unless I get some messages coming through stronger from Spirit, right? So what's the message for Aries with gratitude? Wow, I love it. So contemplation. Okay, remember how I said that there's somebody that's moving out, and there's going to be some confusion between you guys with messages. I can see that you want them to move out more actually than they do, but they will, of course, and give it some time, because I don't feel it's completely resolved yet. I really don't. Sometimes we just need to take that space and really decide, maybe I just need some space. Maybe I'm not ready to be in a serious commitment. Maybe I just kind of want to go back to taking things easy. That choice will be yours. Okay, and keep in mind, if you want to book a reading, I give a lot of details. Okay, so let's move on to Taurus. I'm going to keep these short, okay, because the videos are long, right? So Taurus, what I keep on hearing for you is there's somebody that you had your mind on, that you thought you were going to meet, that they were coming to see you, or you were going to go see them. There was a long distance involved and you had your hopes up, but this other person, they're stuck. They got so much going on, they're not able to come see you. Or if you wanted to go see them, they might have said, you know what, it's not the right time. I really see that this person is dealing with a lot right now. I can see your person actually wants to move closer to you, wherever that is. But there's certain things that are holding them back right now, with a few different things, but they do think of you. Now, I know that some of you guys are like, you know what, I'm writing it off, I'm letting it go, and I understand that. right? But what I would recommend is, even if you reached out to them and said, hey, you know, just seeing how things are going, how are you doing? You don't have to start no relationship with them right now, but if you don't reach out, if you do not communicate with them at all, they're going to move on to somebody else. I mean, that choice is yours. It can happen. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, right? I can see you guys getting together, but it might not be until maybe the end of this year or even next year. I'm feeling more so next year. They're going to need a healing by the time they come and see you, by the way. Okay, so they're dealing with a lot. Like, I can see some of you guys are putting more work into like work and business rather than love right now. Some of you guys have really given it up. You've given up on it. This person who I was just talking about, they're blonde. I can see them having lighter features, lighter, like if it's lighter hair, lighter skin, such like that. They really feel that they've lost you. They really, really feel that you're not interested in them, Taurus. I can also see somebody else coming in for you. That could be a fling. In the meantime, there's nothing wrong with that, right? And they're going to want to move in with you. So if that's something you want, that's okay, right? Some of you, some others of you, I keep on hearing you very well could end up marrying somebody even younger. I'm hearing Asia, a different culture completely altogether as well. Okay, so just be open, like just be open. So, you know, like I'm saying, I just keep on hearing and feeling this other person that you already know who I'm talking about, right? They're going through a lot, and things do happen at divine time, and it really does. Okay, and I know you're focused on work more so, and I understand that, but you're such a sensual sign, Taurus, right? So I'm just saying. So let's ask Spirit what the cards have to say for Taurus for September for love. What's the message for Taurus for love for September? What's the message? Wow. Oh, I love it. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Absolutely. Especially for this person I keep talking about that lives at a distance from you. I don't see them living close by you at all. Like, they'll either have to drive for hours or they'll have to fly to see you. It's something like that. Like, things do come together in divine timing, but if you are interested in them at all, even in meeting them, reach out and say, hi, how are you doing? You know, anything. Let them know you're interested, because I can see they're actually kind of heartbroken because they're like, well, I don't think my Taurus is interested in me anymore. Okay, so have faith. And even for those of you who have given up on love, right? Like I said, there is new energy coming in for you. I'm hearing from a different culture, and that I can see coming in for you within I'm seeing 8, so within 8 weeks, 8 days even. And somebody else is coming in who could be a lot of fun, a little kinky, I might say, very sexual and such like that. And you guys could have a fling and get together whenever. There's nothing wrong with that, right? That choice will be yours. So, right? So let's ask Spirit, what's the message for Taurus with gratitude? What's the message for Taurus for September? What is the message for Taurus for September? What's the message for Taurus for September? Wow. Vacation. How interesting. How interesting. See this vacation? You know how I kept on talking about this other person that's at a distance? Remember how I said they're going to come over and see you? And it was interesting because I saw water. I literally saw that either you live by water or they live by water, or you're going to be moving towards them or they're going to be moving towards you. Maybe you're going to have to take a boat to get to them. But I did see water earlier. And I know they do want to come closer to you and live closer by you, right? So look how interesting that is, and see how they're both together. Isn't that interesting? Vacation. And there's 2 people there. Look at that. This isn't my love oracle. This is gratitude. So how interesting is that? Water represents emotions as well. And you know how I said that person has gone through a lot of emotions, right? I'm just saying. I really am. They could have some fire in them. They could be like Leo or Sag or Aries or something, right? But I'm hearing more of a Leo coming in myself, right? So I'm just saying. So Gemini, Gemini, duality, what can I say, right? You Geminis, oh my goodness. I know that some of you are going through a heartbreak. I keep on hearing that there's love triangles. I'm hearing love triangles for you, Gemini. Either you're seeing somebody or the person you're interested is seeing somebody. But if you both want to be together, one person has to end the relationship. I don't see a three-way going well at all. If anything, I keep on hearing it's someone that you're looking at, and you, Gemini, very well could be involved with somebody still. And you might be like, you know what, I'm separated from that person, we're not together, whatever, like that. But you know what, you really have to take a look at your partner. Is it fair on them? Maybe they have really pulled away and they're like, I can't get involved with them. They're still involved, they're still married, they're still with somebody, or they haven't healed or let go of that person yet. Because if you want to jump into a new relationship, you have to heal your current relationship and let go and come in with new energy. Because if you're bringing over all of that baggage from your past relationships or person or situation, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, and it's not going to be fair on your partner either. Okay, I keep on hearing this other person. They live at a distance. They're very career oriented. They're working a lot. They have a lot going on in their life. They're focusing more on something with a child or something. Could be a pet or a child that's not well. And they're going through a lot. They're going through a lot. So, you know, they would love a relationship, but they're holding back from you because they're like, you know what, I can't be involved with a third party, right? So you really have some soul searching to do. Some of you might be like, you know what, I'm giving up on love. I'm just going to keep on going out and choose whoever I want, whenever I want. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no judgment here. You have to do what resonates best for yourself. Okay, there's somebody young coming in, I'm also hearing as well. They could be a little bit more of a player or wanting more of an open relationship, and I don't see that relationship lasting. It can be like a fun relationship, like an open relationship, right? You know, and that's okay too if that's what you want. But I keep on hearing your person, your other person that you really want, they're wanting a solid relationship. Okay, so one of you guys has some serious soul searching to do. So let's ask Spirit, what is the card for September? What's the love vibe card for September for Gemini? What's the card for Gemini? What's the love message for my Gemini? What? Ooh, isn't this interesting? There's a full deck of cards here, like, and the same card fell out here. Like attracts like. If you long for love, be more loving. Absolutely, Gemini. Open your heart. You have to open your heart. You know, the love triangles. Really take a look. Like law of attraction. Like be like. If you want to have open relationships, there's nothing wrong with that. If you know, some of you guys might want, you know, to have a couple of other relationships going on, and that's fine too. Like attracts like, law of attraction as well. But just keep it real. Just really keep it real. See, it's the duality. It's funny how there's two of you that looks the same. You know, spirit gives messages in such very cool ways, don't you think, right? So let's ask the gratitude cards. What is the message for Gemini? What's the message for Gemini? I'm hearing a new car coming in too, by the way. Like for Geminis, a new car, very expensive car, like a sporty type car, something very expensive. So I'm travels too. So anyways, watch the other video I did, September 2022 video, Zodiac. I give out a lot more information on everything, right? So what's the message for Gemini for love? What is the message for Gemini for love for September? Spirit, what's the, ooh, there we go. Culmination. Oh, of course it is. Look at that. Ooh, and 55. Look at the number 55 represents change. How cool is that? So, you know how I kept on saying love triangles, open relationships, right? If you guys want to be in a relationship, more of a soulmate connection, there has to be change, right? You know, there really does. You have to really think about it a little bit more. See, see, it's interesting. I just noticed that. Look at the colors. It looks like the fall colors with the orange here, like the autumn colors. How interesting. I'm hearing some of you might want to go see this person in September, October, autumn time. Like October, I think. I can't remember when autumn starts actually. September. Anyways, I don't remember, but autumn, that's my favorite time of the year, by the way, but you might want to go see this person in autumn, or they might want to come see you, or you very well might meet somebody new in the autumn here, right? So keep it real. Like I'm just saying, Gemini, I know you're looking for somebody, you want somebody that just understands you. I get that. I get that. Okay, so let's move it on here to Cancer. Cancer. What's my message here for you, Cancer? What I keep on hearing, Cancer, for you is, again, love triangles. I can see that you're interested in somebody. You're like in a dream world, like you're dreaming, living in a dreaming, escaping reality. You're like living in a fantasy world. There's somebody you have your eye on that you want to be with. They could be just a little younger, or the age very well could be the same. They live at a faraway distance from you. I can see kind of communication being on and off for the both of you. And this other person is going through a lot right now, a lot of emotional situations they're going through. And if you're interested in this person, really let it be known. One of you is still involved with someone. I'm hearing again the love triangle. You have to make up your mind. If you want to have a new relationship, Cancer, you have to end your current situation before you jump into another relationship. You really do. Even if you never see your current partner or whatever like that, or don't see them too much, or communication, it doesn't matter. You still have to end that relationship, for goodness sakes, before you start a new one. Okay? Some of you might even decide, you know what, I'm just going to take a break from love altogether. I'm not having any luck. I'm not connecting with anybody. Somebody can chase me. I'm hearing, you know what, you want somebody to start chasing you, Cancer. You're like, you know what, I've chased after these, you know, this person or that person, and I'm done with it. They can chase me, right? And that's okay too. I can see you guys actually being more focused on work, if anything. And some of you, I'm hearing somebody coming back from your past next month, September. You might meet up with them, or you might be thinking more so with travels into, should I go actually see this person? I know the person wants to come see you as well, but they're tied up. They're not able to come see you for whatever reason. Okay, so you got some thinking there. You have some thinking for you. You've got new options coming in as well, like new, and somebody wants to be friends with you only, by the way. You could very well could be after somebody, and attraction is there, but that other person isn't attracted to you as much, or vice versa. I can hear somebody saying, I prefer rather be friends with you than anything. You might say that to your current partner just to be with this other person as a way to end your relationship. I don't know, but you're going to know what I'm talking about. So let's see what the message is for Cancer. Let's see what the message is here for Cancer for September 2022. What's the message for Cancer for September 20? Oh, here we go. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives will change forever. You know how I said that person lives at a distance? Look at that. Either you want to go see them, or they want to come see you. Look at the rainbow. Pay attention to the rainbow. I'm seeing water here. So you could live by the water, Cancer, or that your person could live by water. See how you guys are both together in the boat, kind of sailing off into the sunset. I can see that you will get together with this person who you want to be with. I can see that happening, but I don't see that coming to fruition right away. It's going to be like a slow, like a relationship. You already know who it is. You guys have been kind of talking on and off, but I can see you guys will get together. I am hearing a commitment, even marriage. One of you is going to move closer to each other. If it's through marriage or something, if it's, you could move towards them, they could move towards you, something like that, right? So isn't that beautiful? And water represents emotions, and with you being a water sign as well, wow. Wow, that's really cool. I'm hearing fire sign. Fiery, your person that you're looking at is very passionate, very compassionate. Passionate, very compassionate. They work very, very, very hard. They're trying to get ahead in life. They're very goal oriented, very career oriented as well. So let's see what the message is for Cancer for the gratitude. What's the message for gratitude for Cancer for September? What's the message for gratitude for Cancer for September? What's the message of gratitude for Cancer? Ooh. Clues. Okay, now, as I say, like I will say, I ask Spirit for signs. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, give me a sign if this is my person, or give me a sign I'm on the right path, or give me a sign whatever it is, right? Like I have a certain number that it's a different type of a number. It's not like 333222. I have a specific number that Spirit has shown me for years. And it's interesting, connected to somebody who I'm looking at right now. So there's always signs, but pay attention to signs like this little girl here. See how the butterfly is opening, right? You can see the wings there with this beautiful person here. Wings and butterfly energy, that's transformation. So you could be going through a transformation, or this person could be going through a transformation. How beautiful is that? Wow. Wow, these cards, I love these cards. Whoever the artist is, like Josephine Wall, so beautiful. Like, people are so creative and talented. We each have our own gifts and uniqueness to share with the world. So that's why you have to be yourself. You have to be you have to be you. Why would you try to be somebody who you're not? For what reason, right? It won't work out. So anyways, so Leo, hello Leo. Meow. So love for you, Leo. If anything, I can see you guys are more focused on work than anything. Some of you guys have been so exhausted. You're like, what? Some of you, actually, I'm hearing you might even be better on your own than getting involved with relationships right now, because it's like you're on this mission. You have goals that you want to get done, that you're really, really focused on, and you've got a lot going on right now. Right? I can hear somebody from your past wants you. They could be a little younger than you. There could be a little bit of an age difference from you. I'm hearing they're at a distance from you, like quite a far away distance from you, actually. There hasn't been much communication between you. I'm hearing the communication is going to come through soon. This other person is going to contact you, and they're going to confront you like, okay, what's going on? Are you going to come see me, or do you want me to come see you, or what? Right? And you're going to be like, okay, now what do I do? Right? What do I do now? Okay. So if anything, Leo, I'm hearing September for you, you need to kind of slow down a little bit more. There's a lot going to be happening. I'm hearing that there's like more of an earthy sign, could be Capricorn or Virgo, or more so, that they want to be with you, and there's some confusion in the air right now as well. They could be younger than you. I'm seeing somebody more younger than you, Leo, actually, and you're that sign that your energy seems to be younger anyways. Like you're vibrant and all of this kind of such too. Some of you are going through like a heartbreak. There's like a water sign that I'm hearing, like it could be Scorpio, it could be Cancer, could be a Pisces that's interested in you too, and they're around you. I already feel that this person is already around you, and they very well are they could make you an offer, actually, of some sort. They might want you as a business partner, say, hey, why don't you move out here? Why don't you let's start a business together, or something like that too. And that could even start into another relationship, or a new relationship for you. Okay, you're tired of the players, and you've been doing a lot of soul searching, and you're like, you know what, I'm not just gonna settle. I'm looking to find my person, my right person. Okay, so let's pull a couple cards here for you, Leo. What is the message for Leo for September? What's the love message here for Leo for September? What's the love message here for Leo for September? Wow. Well, I had to do that. I'm a Leo, right? But I do that to my dog, and she'll be like, what are you doing? Like, so anyways, oh, what fell out here? Oh, yes, of course. Listen with your heart. You're listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Absolutely. Like, I actually see this younger person as being actually like lighter skin, lighter hair color. And just because this is a female, doesn't matter. It's basically the hair color. Could be a male that's blonde or a woman that is blonde, right? And I can see the both of you guys looking at each other. And make sure, like you are following your heart, you're listening to your heart. I'm also hearing, by the way, there's another person from a different culture, lives at a distance, has been very flirty with you. And you're like, you know what? I'm looking for something real. So I'm just saying, right? I just heard that come through. But here it says basically to hear with your heart and follow your heart. I know you guys are looking for somebody quality wise, more somebody of quality and substance, right? Somebody who's real, somebody who's available, somebody who's single, no players, none of that, right? So follow your heart and pay attention to the signs. Really pay attention to the signs. Okay, but this water sign I'm hearing, they're wanting you, and you guys very well communication on and off, such like that. They want you, but there's something in the way right now. So, but let's see what the message for gratitude for Leo is. What's the gratitude message for Leo for September? What's the gratitude message for Leo for September? Oh, here we go. Perspective. Absolutely. Putting everything into perspective. You know how I said some of you guys are more focused on love, on work than anything. Some of you are looking at, you know what, I don't want no more players. I want somebody who's real. I want somebody who's available, who's single. I'm going to focus more on my work right now. I'm not just focused on somebody that just wants a one night stand or whatever. You're actually putting everything into perspective a lot better, and that's okay. Like, you got to go what you resonate with and what works for you, number one, right? You've been betrayed, you've been hurt, by situations this year, and you're opening up your eyes a lot more, right? So anyways, Virgo. Virgo, what can I say? You always seem to go after the ones who you can't have, who are not available, right? I can see some of you guys, love triangles I'm hearing, you're going after people who, you can't have. I'm hearing love triangles involved. And some of you, might be involved with poly, when somebody can marry and have other wives or husbands. I can't even pronounce it right now. But you know what I mean. Be careful about pregnancy unless you want a child. I keep on hearing too. Players. There's somebody who you have your mind on that you thought you were going to marry, and you're kind of really disappointed and you're heartbroken as well. You really thought they were the one. You've been holding back. Again, more work focused. I can see somebody coming in maybe later September, October for you. You could know them too. You very well could know them. It could be somebody from your past that reaches out to you. I mean, Mercury retrograde brings back people from our past. So they could reach out to you and say, hey, Virgo, how's it going? Hey, do you want to have a coffee? Let's catch up or something, right? Things like that can happen. And you might be like, I don't know. I've got my heart closed. Be a friend. You don't have, just because somebody says, hey, you want to get together for the coffee? If you don't want to have a coffee, don't. But if you're not sure, you can always meet that person. It don't mean that you're getting married, right? I do hear love is coming in for you. There's somebody younger, by the way, that they're only wanting you for sex, to be very blunt to you. And I don't see it going anywhere. Have fun, enjoy it. Right? Don't take it too serious. But this other person I'm seeing, you guys don't message each other that much. They're very career focused. They've got a lot going on. a lot going on, and they're like, geez, you know, when is this gonna like stop? And I can see them doing a lot of clearing this year, getting a lot of things done. And next year, honestly, Virgo, I can see things will come together more. I'm hearing countryside. Some of you guys might move out to the countryside. This other person loves the country. I'm seeing horses. You guys could marry, have some ranch, or living out in the countryside somewhere, more in nature. You guys have a lot of things in common. So I'm just hearing it's not the right timing for you. Some of you, I'm hearing, just don't settle for anybody, right? That's your choice. There's no judgment, like I'm saying, okay? So let's pull a card for Virgo. What is the message for Virgo for September? What is the message for Virgo? Wow. And endings, breakups with marriages, I'm hearing too, by the way. And you might find that, so the marriages or relationships that have just ended, that you're going to be friends with them. You might find that, you know what, I'll always love that person. I always want to know them. They could be the father or the mother of my child. And we're always going to be connected, but we're always going to be friends. Maybe we're just better as friends than lovers, right? Or in a marriage or whatever like that. I'm hearing that coming in too for you, Virgo. So, wow, the card, interesting. It says, be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. So you know how I said some of you guys could end your relationships, as I just said, and be more so, you know what, I think we're better as friends right now. I'll always love you and all of that. I'll always care for you and everything. And this other person who I said it's not quite divine timing yet, and they might reach out and say, hey, how's it going? If you're interested, you know, you can have a conversation with them. And even just to have a little bit of a conversation with that person, it could spark something. And it doesn't mean it's going to happen right away, but it's important to kind of keep a little communication going here and there, because I know you're very busy as well. Virgo, you're very work focused. You're trying to get things up and going and such like that as well and everything. So I understand you might be busy and you're hurt and you're like, I'm giving up on this love stuff, right? But just be open, be a little supportive, be a little bit more supportive with certain people. Don't close your heart. I know what it's like to be hurt. We all do. And it's easy to close our heart, but whenever you do that, it creates blockages, and you don't want to do that for anybody, right? You know, love hurts. Whenever there's love, there's pain. It doesn't matter. Even if you're in your best relationship or whatever like that, marriage or soulmate, you know, and you're like, what are you talking about? There's pain. Well, one of you are going to pass on one day, right? Even if you're together 50 years, when there's love, there's pain, right? You know, real love, there's pain. It doesn't matter, right? I love my dog to pieces, like, and she's not well, right? So I'm heartbroken. Don't even get me started on that. And when she passes, I'm going to be completely and utterly beyond heartbroken. She's only a puppy. She's only a year and a half old. But don't get me started. Don't get me started. So anyways, what's the message for Virgo for September? What is the message of gratitude for Virgo? Oh, wow. Success, I'm hearing too, by the way, Virgo. Success is coming in for you. There's been some delays. Hang in there. Watch the video. Seriously, watch the other video I just did for all signs for September. I talk about business and career and everything else. Enthusiasm. I love it. Be enthusiastic. Be very enthusiastic. Stay positive, right? I know more of you guys are more focused on your work and everything right now too, but be enthusiastic. Remember how I said that person might just pop up, or you might reach out to somebody, say, hey, let's get together for coffee or a drink or lunch or whatever. Be enthusiastic about it. Keep that positive attitude, right? There, you know, and just because you reach out, that person could say no, you know, or that person could say yes, hey, let's get together, right? And there's potential there. I am hearing potential. I'm hearing that ranch, that countryside vision. I keep seeing that, and some of you might have already bought a house more in the countryside or wanting to move more in the countryside. So, okay. So Libra, let's talk about Libra, the balance scales. Libra likes to keep things balanced, right? We're moving into a Libra new moon here. I'm going to do a separate video on that and talk about that separately. The energy is amazing, right? But anyways, let's not go into there. It's about relationships. But anyways, I am hearing your ex still thinks about you a lot, and I know your ex was very toxic and controlling and manipulating, and you're still in that healing. You're healing, and I know a lot of you have, you know, worked through that healing and such like that. You know, healing takes time to work through and let go and come to understanding with a lot of different things. I'm hearing that was very, very karmic between you two. It was a past life connection, all of that. But I can still see there's love there, even though that person, you guys aren't talking anymore. Let's say you're connecting. I still feel the love. I really feel that that person still really loves you, regardless of what. We can love somebody, but it doesn't mean the relationship is going to work. Communication is so important in a relationship. If there is no communication, there's no relationship. Respect, all of those things, right? For those of you who are currently seeing, oops, somebody, I have to take a drink of my water. It's so dry in here, you guys. We have solar flares, and it goes into next year, and it's very powerful, and it can make you a lot more thirsty. So I did a video on that as well. But anyways, your current partner that you guys are with, I'm hearing love, I'm hearing engagement, I'm hearing marriage, I'm hearing pregnancy too. Your partner is just like, wow, I'm loving my Libra. You guys really complement each other. I can see you guys might even, like, you might create a business together. You might even work together somehow. You might be involved with the same type of work. I can see you guys working together, doing something very creative is what I am hearing. Traveling between the both of you. I'm also hearing later September, October, there's new love coming in for you. Somebody unexpected. And I can kind of see that it's not going to go quickly. Okay, I can see that's going to take a little bit of time to get things going. They really want to get to know you. They've been really hurt. So, and you're going to be okay with that. You're going to be okay with that. Really get to know them, because there's really big potential there. They're looking at wanting marriage. They're looking at wanting commitment. They've recently ended a relationship with somebody. They've been hurt, all of that. And they're like, wow, I like this person. I'm hearing, I like your smile. I like your smile. So you guys are like, start off with friends. You might find, you know what, I like this person. I'm going to hang out with this person. You know, you guys might do certain things together, and then, you know, you're going to find that the both of you are going to get more drawn to each other, and you're going to be like, wow, is this my person? There is a soulmate connection there for you guys as well. Okay. And there is somebody else coming through in for you that's not going to last. They're going to want something to move very, very quick. They could be a little bit younger, and you might be like, you know what, they're just a little bit too immature, or they're moving things too fast, so I'm not interested, right? So let's see what the message is for Libra for love for September with the cards. What is the message for Libra for love for September? What's the love message here from Spirit for September for Libra? What's the Libra love message? Oh my goodness. You are limitless. I keep on hearing creative, by the way, for Libras. You can do anything you choose. I know a lot of you guys have been working on projects. I think I talked about that in my last video. Very artsy. Some of you could be involved with media. Some of you are creating new businesses or have a business, and I'm seeing it flourish. Be very artsy. Be very creative. You know how I said for some of you that your partner and you very well could start a new business together with each other. You could be working together with each other. So, you know, reach for the stars. Go for it. Really enhance. We all have our passions. Follow your passions. We all are gifted. We all have our own abilities with anything, with whatever it is. We're all very talented. I'm just fixing this here. So what's the message of gratitude for Libra for September? Spirit, what's the, oh, wow. Oh, cool. So this card here is tools. You know how I just said you guys are very artsy, you guys are very creative? Okay, there's tools. If it's a paintbrush, if it's a camera, if it's like a sewing kit, if it's social media, whatever it is. Like, I'm just seeing somebody very, very creative, right? Following a hobby, and your hobbies really could turn into something like a business, self-employment. So for those of you who've been working on projects, especially working for yourself, okay, or with your partner, really enhance those tools. Wow, I'm loving that. Really enhance those tools. Because if it's camera, like if you guys do photography, you need cameras. If you guys are an artist, you need paintbrushes or pencil or sketch pads, right? So let's move it up to Scorpio here. Scorpio, I keep on hearing pregnancy. Be very careful. I know you're thinking that there's somebody that you wanted to be with and you think that they got away. And this person was supposed to have went and saw you. I'm seeing a very far long distance with this person. This person still thinks of you, by the way, too. And they want to be with you, and they're like, wow, I wished I kind of would have went out there and met that person when I should have, but things happen for a reason, divine timing. Some of you Scorpios are healing as well, and you're like, you know what? If they really want to be with me, they're going to have to prove it. They're going to have to really show it with their actions, because they have really, really hurt me. They have really, really pushed me away. Whenever I wanted to communicate with them and find out like what's going on, how can we resolve this, the person runs away and blocks you, right? So if that person isn't willing to open up and talk, like, and you guys aren't willing to communicate, it's not going to happen. If anything, Scorpio, I can see somebody else is going to be coming in your way who's somebody who's really, really fun. Somebody who is like, you know what, that's my Scorpio. That's my man, or that's my woman. I want that person, right? And they're going to make it be known. They're going to claim you, Scorpio, and that's it. I can see you guys traveling together. I'm hearing marriage. I'm hearing engagement coming for you, especially travels. I'm hearing travels coming in, especially next year. And there's somebody from your past. Somebody from your past. It's very karmic. It's like a twin flame relationship. And it's like a love and hate relationship. And you might like back and forth to the extreme that you blocked each other. You're like, you know what, you come near me again, I'm going to pull legal action, everything like that. You guys are like, you know, that's it, I'm done. Okay, so be open, Scorpio, because you're the sign of transformation, right? And you really have, there's open relations coming in, open relationships for you coming in as well. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is you guys are really, really work focused as well. I'm hearing international travels for you with work and offers. I think I put that in my video with you. I can't remember. There's love at distance too for you. There's love on your travels that you could find. Definitely. So what is the message for Scorpio? What's the love? Ooh. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. I love that. With this energy that's coming up with this new moon, expect the unexpected. Okay, I'll talk about that more so in another video. Okay. But really expect the unexpected, Scorpio. You know how I said one of you guys have blocked, you have blocked them, or they have blocked you, or whatever. It's like you're having a tantrum, they're having a tantrum, you're like, you know what, I don't need this, and they're like, you know what, that person, my Scorpio, is not very nice, or whatever, right? There could be a miracle and blessing in this situation, I'm just saying, right? And also this other person who you guys have wanted, and you think they're the one that got away, they very well could reach out to you, or you could reach out to them. I would say, if anything, Scorpio, you need to reach out to them. Okay, because you'll be surprised. You will be really surprised what very well could happen. Okay, that person was going to move for you, by the way. So what's the message for Scorpio for gratitude? What's the gratitude message for Scorpio? What's the message for gratitude for September for Scorpio? What's the message for Scorpio for, oh, wow. Oh, yes, acceptance. Acceptance. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. You know how I keep on talking about one of you guys have blocked each other? Right? You have to accept that. You have to accept that. Mercury retrograde brings things back. Mercury retrograde also gives an opportunity to reset things and realign things, resolve things, all of those kinds of things. And this person from your past too, that's going to be coming back, that you're going to be hearing from, They might finally be ready and accept you, or you might be ready and accept them at this time too. So keep your heart open and be very, very open. Like, see how this beautiful bird is coming in. Bird represents self, by the way. Okay, and it looks like they have some fiery wings. Maybe this person is a fire sign. Maybe they're like a Leo or Sagittarian or Aries, right? And there's some water there. Water represents healing, right? So maybe you guys travel together. Maybe you guys want to travel together. Okay, so, or maybe you're going to go travel to see that person. You know how I said that person lives at a distance, or somebody else that lives at a distance that you've been thinking about? You think that the one that got away type thing, maybe they live by water, or maybe you live by water. Okay, or maybe you're going to go see them, or vice versa, and it's water connected, right? So keep that in mind. All right, so let's go into Sagittarius. Sagittarius, oh my goodness sakes. I know you guys are feeling very, very, very betrayed. Like, I keep on hearing you're betrayed. You're like, I'll never be in another relationship again. I'll never get married again. I does enough of this, my ex, and blah, 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 blah. I get that. We've all been through that. You probably heard some news and you're like, I can't believe they betrayed me like that. Oh my gosh, right? And you're like, I need some space and time, enough of this. However, the other Sagittarius, that your ex, this is another Sag, there you have exes that want you back. And your ex, by the way, might be pretending to be more like friends. They've been in and out, and you're like, no, we'll just be friends. But they want you. They secretly still want you. They're like, hey, let's just hang out. I'm not saying we're getting, no, I don't want to get back together with you. No, you know, let's go see a movie, or let's whatever, right? No, we'll just be friends. They want you, Sag. They're wanting their Sagittarian back. Okay, I'm just saying. So that's going to come down to you if you're going to be interested in that or not. I'm seeing travels together. I'm seeing adventures, such like that. Some of you might be ready just to kind of move on altogether. You've been very busy with work, and I keep on hearing you need a break. There's somebody coming in too also that is from a different culture, I'm hearing, for you Sagittarians, that you might really be more open to connecting with and talking with. You're going to find that this person is very like interesting, right? They're like, you know, I went to the museum, and I traveled to like a very exotic country, or I'm a, you know, whoever. You're going to find them very interesting and very unique. And you're going to be like, you know, I want to talk to this person a lot more. I want to, you know, see who that person is. And there is real potential there with this person, Sag. There really is. Okay? But just go with the flow. Like, just really, really go with the flow. Okay? You're going to have a lot of other options coming through anyways, that you can explore and you can have fun with. You know, some of you, especially the ones that are like, I don't need this anymore, I've been so betrayed. You might be like, you know what, I'm just going to take a break right now, and if I want to go out and have some fun and meet somebody, I will. You know, and enjoy them for whatever reason, right? You know, nothing wrong with a booty call, right? But you know what I'm saying, okay? So let's just keep it real here, Sag, right? There's just endings to some player relationships as well, right? You know, so what's the mess? Oh, right away. Love who you are. You know how I said you're going to focus more on you? You're like, you know what, I don't need this relationship. You're divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Of course you are. Of course you are. We all are. Right? We all are. So take a look at that. Take a look at that. You know, the number one thing is self-love. Self-love. And, you know, and I've had people say, you know what, how do I, I'm never going to find love, and da-da-da-da. You know, why does this keep on happening to me? And it all comes down to, when you truly love yourself unconditionally, you have to love yourself unconditionally first before you can have somebody else love and accept you unconditionally. Because if you don't, you're just going to settle. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, right? But you'll just settle. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, right? It's no wonder it's not working out. Okay, but this here, see how this person is just expanding their wings. They're expanding themselves. They're free. They're independent. They're on their own. Absolutely. Okay. Nothing wrong with being a free spirit. We need time to heal and come to terms with what has happened and really get to know somebody and start writing down different, different things that you want in a relationship. So what's the message of gratitude for Sag? What's the message of gratitude for Sagittarians? What's the message of love? Or what's the message for Sagittarians for September with gratitude? Simplify. Keep things simple, Sag. Keep things really, really simple. When you keep things very simple, things will flow better. When things are flowing, they're more in alignment. Things will come together better for you, right? The more complicated things come with love triangles, open relationships, you're going to create drama. You're going to create pain. You're going to create betrayals and hurting somebody, or they're going to hurt you. So if you get involved with someone in a love triangle situation and you wonder why it's not working, look at the reality, right? Especially especially your other relationships and such, right? So let's talk to my Capricorns. Capricorns. I'm hearing, Capricorn, you're a bad, bad boy, you're a bad, bad girl. I'm kidding, but yet I'm not kidding, okay? For some of you Capricorns, I'm hearing engagement. I'm hearing that your partner or you are ready to settle down. You're ready to get married and have children and have a baby. Your partner or you could have proposed to, move in together and, hey, let's get serious now. We want to get married and have a child, or whatever like that. I'm hearing that for you. Some of you are like, you know what? I don't know if I want a committed relationship right now, but I want a committed relationship, but I don't know if I want to commit, back and forth, because you have your mind on somebody else. There's somebody else who you've been communicating with for quite some time. Excuse me. They live at a distance. There's an age difference. They're very career oriented. You guys really connect regardless of what. It's like that twin flame soulmate back and forth love-hate relationship. They're a friend. You could have had a relationship with them before, or they could be a friend of yours for quite some time. There's love between you. There always will be, regardless of what happens. So if you're interested in that person, Capricorn, you have to start taking action, because this person is walking away from you. They're going to be like, you know what? I've waited for my Capricorn for so long, and it's not going to happen. I'm going to move on now, because my Capricorn is not expressing your feelings. Express your feelings, Capricorn, because if you don't, you're really, really going to miss out on the love of your life, right? If anything, this person who I'm talking to, you very well could go see them. I see them living at a distance, or they might come see you. The relationship might start off a little bit rocky, and you're going to be like, I don't know about this. However, I'm seeing this as being your partner. You guys very well could end up in a committed relationship, if not marriage, because you both belong together, but yet you both love each other, yet you both hate each other at the same time, right? So, and for others of you as well, there's somebody new coming in here. I'm hearing that they are very well from a different culture. They could be a little age difference, a little younger than you, Capricorn, right? They're very adventurous. They like to have fun. They're very flirty. They're very kinky. They don't want any children, right? I'm hearing pregnancy, so be careful if you don't want to get pregnant, let's say. But it'll kind of be like a fling, right? But I am seeing the end of this year, 2022, you're going to end a relationship because you kept on thinking about this other person that you want to be with. This other person, you're like, I'm never going to be with that person. That's your person. That's your person. And they live at a distance, right? They're very career oriented. They're very career focused. And the age difference and such like that. And there could be a child involved with that. They could have a child or a pet or something like that. They don't want any children. So let's pull a card for Capricorns. What's the message for Capricorn? Oh, isn't that interesting? Love, who you are. It's funny how cards fall out again, isn't it? You're divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. You're very career-oriented, Capricorn. Balance your work and your play and your love, okay? Take some self-time out for you. You've let go of a lot of people from your past, and you're only connecting now, or wanting to connect with people who you really resonate with only now, okay? Number one is self-love, like for anybody, for anybody, okay? When you think about yourself and self-love on yourself, things are going to come together. Things are going to open up a lot more. Even if you have family and you're married with children, you have to think of yourself too. Because if you're not balanced within or centered within, you're not going to be able to help out your family, right? You're going to get burnt out. You're going to make wrong decisions. You're going to get stressed out. That's where disease come in. So there has to be that balance. So let's talk about Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, I can hear you already starting to argue with me. I can hear it now. I'm also hearing there's an ex that wants you back. And you're going to be like, what do I want with my ex coming back now, Jenny? And I'm going to be like, just you wait. I'm hearing your ex wants you back. They're going to slowly move into your, it's like a snake. They kind of slowly move into your life. A little bit of communication, or they might say something and you're going to be like, okay, what? Like what? They're going to confuse you. You know, they could say something like, God, you know, we should have gotten married. And then you're going to be like, what? Because you're even trying to heal from this person, right? And then you're like, and now they're saying, you know, we should be married. And then the next minute, they're going to be like, oh yeah, you know, I met this person and I have a real nice soul connection. So you're going to have those confusing signs from them. You know, and the bottom line is, if it was me, I'd be like, you know what, until you get your shit together, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Know what you want. Contact me if I'm still interested. If I'm still single, maybe we can have a conversation again. If not, there's the door. Keep moving, okay? So I know that there's some issues that you guys still need to resolve between each other as well, okay? I am hearing that your wishes are going to be coming true this year, Aquarius, with love and work and career, okay? And you're very focused on your career more than anything right now. You know, and you might find that I just want somebody. When am I going to meet somebody? When am I going to meet somebody? Some of you might just settle. And the more force and push that you push on relationships, people are going to see you as being really needy, and it's not going to work. Or you're going to attract the wrong person to you. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, what did I do? So be very careful, right? Because there's many different options coming in, okay? So what's the love message for Aquarius? What is the love message for Aquarius? What's the love message for Aquarius for September? Have patience. How cool. Love is patient and kind. Have patience. You know how I said that for those of you who are like, when am I going to meet somebody? When is somebody going to come in? I'm tired of being single. When am I going to meet somebody? Are they the one? When am I getting married? I've had that for a lot of different Aquarians. When is that going to happen? When is that going to happen? I'm like, be patient. Anybody, you can go settle and meet anybody at any time if you want, and that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not going to work. Towards the end of this year, I'm seeing somebody new coming in for you that is a soulmate. Be very patient. This person lives at a distance. They're mature. Sorry, I'm going to have to take a drink of water here. It's so dry. So dry in here. My goodness. Okay, be patient. You got soulmate energy coming in here towards the end of this year. Okay, and they're going to respect you. The relationship is going to move a little bit slow. Be very open. Don't push or force the relationship. You could know them. You might even work with them, actually. And all of a sudden, this person is going to be flirting with you or coming on to you. So be open. What's the message of gratitude for Aquarius for September? What's the gratitude message for Aquarius? What is the message of gratitude? Vacation. Vacation. Some of you need to take the pressure off of yourself with, I want a relationship, I want a relationship, I want a relationship. Take a vacation, even if it's turning the phone off and just chilling out and taking some time out for you, that is a vacation. You know, go for a walk, get away for a night. If you can go on a vacation, take a vacation. I personally would take a vacation from relationships, from anything connected with that right now, honestly, right? You got your ex coming back. They're just going to confuse you all together, and your real person is coming in more so towards the end of this year. Take time out for you, Aquarius. I can't stress that enough for you. You guys can always book a reading with me, and I can give you an explicit, detailed reading. Okay? So let's move it on here to Pisces, you guys. Pisces, oh my goodness. I know some of you are heartbroken. I know that the person who you thought you wanted to be with, more of an earthy sign, they broke your heart. They're confused. They didn't know what they wanted. They were back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Some of them very well could be very toxic, have a lot of different issues. They have commitment issues. They didn't know what they wanted. They very well could have been very manipulating, narcissistic, you know, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. However, I am hearing they're coming back. They are coming back. They're going to reach out for you again. I'm hearing for some of them, not all of them, have been doing a lot of soul work within, have been doing a lot of like reflecting, have been doing a lot of what do I want, what do I don't want, and they're going to be like, wow, I know I hurt my Pisces, and my Pisces is a really good person, and I know I pushed them away. Okay, so whenever you hear from them, and you will hear from them, that choice will be yours, you know. And for some of you, I can see the relationship starting again. Okay, and you know, things very well will work out a little better, because I can see your person being a lot more open, and they're going to be like, you know, this is what's going on, this is, you know, what, just I wasn't ready, I didn't know what I wanted, and they're being honest. Okay, some of you are going to have somebody younger coming in, and I'm feeling they're a bit more immature, to be honest with you. Big talker, big talker. You know, and you're going to be like, wow, this is my person. I think I've met my person. This person is a player. Okay, so be really careful. Be very careful, Pisces. Okay, I'm hearing wedding. I'm hearing summer wedding as well. But I'm hearing more so next year for you guys. Okay, be really open, and take your time, because this person who I'm seeing coming in for you is more of a soul tribe vibe for you. They're very business oriented. They have money. They're very adventurous. They love to travel. They're open to having children if you want. They're very grounded. They will protect you, and they will do everything for you. It's somebody who you want to be with. Okay, so what is the message for Pisces for September 2022 for love? Wow. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. And you know how I just talked about your ex? Some of you guys, you have your ex coming back that has done a lot of soul searching, has done a lot of, you know, he's been through, and she's been through a transformation. They want to talk to you about everything. Be open. Regardless, even if you don't want them back, be very open to hear what they want to say, because it's really important to clear a lot of karmic situations. No one can run from karma. Nobody can run from karmic situations. I'm also hearing too, by the way, Pisces, that there's a woman waiting for you to apologize. It just came through really loud and clear. I could have said it in the video I did on Zodiac signs. I'm not sure, but I just heard that again. But just be, you know, be open, right? Compromise, resolve karmic situations. Very important. Okay. What is the message for gratitude for Pisces for September? What is the message of oh, wow. Now, I love this card, actually. It's solitude. When people say, you know what, Jenny, how, because I also help people open up their psychic abilities and their third eye and such like that, and their intuition. And one of the most important things to do, especially whenever you want to start getting messages from your soul and hearing your soul speak and opening up your third eye, is to spend solitude, spend more quiet time alone. When you spend quality time alone in silence by yourself and with yourself. Turn your phone off. Go for a walk in nature, right? Anything like that. You're going to find that you're going to start getting those messages coming through from your soul of what direction do I go? And especially when you're thinking about your mate who you want to be with, or you're like, you know what, I don't know if this is going to work out. The more time in silence you spend, the more messages you're going to hear. Like I meditate twice a day, and for many years, I spent, you know, a lot of time studying and meditating and really getting to know, you know, what I wanted and clearing karmic situations. And I spent a lot of time in silence. And for the people that truly knew me, they call me the Tibetan Buddhist monk, because I spent a lot of time working on myself, working within, and all of that, right? And that's so important, because you do hear messages coming through a lot, and it really helped me open up my abilities even more. So keep in mind, you guys, you know, please subscribe to my channel, because you'll get notifications on new videos. I want to start doing free readings as well here. You know, make some comments. Let me know what sign you are. Let me know how you resonate with, you know, my videos. Share the video, and I'll put my website below for those of you who want to book a reading with me, of course. And I have a Facebook group where I go live and I do free readings. So join my group on Facebook. Follow me on my other medias, social medias, and I'll be back again really soon. So have a wonderful evening, you guys, and I'll chat with you again. Namaste.